Yashma. And right now, I know you're going to see my hands. They're not all that great looking. But yeah, I decided to go live right now because here's what I'm working on, okay? I've got the controllers. Hello there, hobo. I've got the controllers I've been working on and everything. Yes, this does actually work, just so y'all know this is not a hoax. This is an actual working thing. Okay, so pretty much, got the controllers. I'm on my phone right now, so that way everybody can see this. This is what I've been working on. This is what I was talking about in the demonetized video. I've got a Gear VR headset, which is also made by Oculus Rift, of course. It's nothing fancy, but it does eliminate all those wires as far as like your headset and stuff. PlayStation camera over there. Another one there. That one's going to be used for tracking. That one is the third one. And I know y'all are like, well, why? I thought I got up all the bottles. Anyways, y'all just saw my TV. Let's move the bottle out the way. But the thing is, yeah, everything's a little bit of a mess right now. Because I just woke up and everything, so y'all gotta forgive me. But all this is gonna actually work and everything. I was just using just these when I was testing it and stuff. It works. It's just this right here. It's hard to figure out the buttons, The buttons are weird right here. So I had to go and buy these. Sorry, my nose is a little stuffy at the moment. But I had to go buy the navigation controllers, which are these two right here. So with those two, y'all are probably hearing my phone going off. With those two, it actually helps like with certain games where you can move around. Plus, it's got to act like the HTC Vive. That's pretty much what this setup is going to do. I came up and I used T-Rex tape and some popsicle sticks. But it holds very well, as you see. I'm sitting here shaking it. So, like, it holds. So, that's going to be the benefit factor there. I was sitting here watching a channel called Daily Tech and everything. He came up and made his own also. A little joiner clip. Well, his joiner clip consisted of cornstarch, clothes hangers, and stuff like that. So I saw a different way of doing it, but I used my own way at the same time. So I came up and did that instead of using clothes hangers, cornstarch, silicone, and other stuff like that, because it takes 24 hours. Yes, that's the Baba's bear. He's not here today, as y'all see. He is not here because he had to go home for a couple of days. So yeah, I got dust all over me and stuff. But like I said, I just woke up not too long ago. That's what I was saying in the comments on the demonetized video. Everything is being set up right now. So it is going to take a little bit. And how's everybody doing today, by the way? Like, ooh, hair's a hot mess. I got a horn on my head. But I got up, started drinking my Red Bull so I could wake up a little bit more. I'm also going to come up here in a little bit and wind up focus camera. I'm right here. But I'm going to come up and be working on doing this some more. And I might set up the camera a different way and everything. So that way y'all can see the actual area as far as like where I'm at. So that's what I'm hoping, believe it or not. And how are you doing today, Warrior Ash? And Hobo, that's what I'm hoping. Because, you know, VR's been the thing for a little bit, so why not try making a makeshift one? Nobody has done a regular makeshift one for their channel to use. And that's the thing. And the subs are going to go down. I know they are. I check Social Blade all the time. It states that it's going to go down. We're trying to get them to go back up, but I have to get the views back up first. So, or the watch time, not the views, but the watch time. Have to get the watch time up. If we can get the watch time back up and monetize, that's where everything's going to work out for itself. Joker. No. But that's where everything's going to work itself out. And I'm going to try to find horror games to play for it. Holly Pocket is going to do it. The Sniper Kid said he's not a VR type person. Sorry, my finger keeps getting in front of the camera. So he won't be doing it. But I'm pretty sure the Baba will actually try it out too. But the thing is, this camera, where are you at, camera? I've got to calibrate this camera and the other 3 cameras, which I showed y'all, to where they're calibrated perfectly. But now I've got to also come up and, when I flip camera, I got to calibrate these controllers. So I got to get them out of this, and I didn't think that through all the way. So what I might do is come up and just make a little slit in the back of these right here. You know, make a little slit down the middle and pull them out and add more T-Rex tape when I'm done calibrating these, which makes sense to do because then it'll hold back together. And when I say T-Rex tape, I mean I got the real deal tape. Hold on, I'm gonna let y'all stay looking up at my ceiling because it's a hot mess, and I know y'all probably just saw my nose, but it's all right. T-Rex tape. I mean, it even says it right there. T-Rex tape. That's what's holding those controllers. This stuff is a pain in the ass to pull off this roll itself. If it's a pain in the ass to pull off the roll itself, if you don't quit, Joker, hold on. Joker, go, shoot. He's knocking my stuff down over here. And it holds. It holds very well. So instead of me coming up and, you know, getting like a coat or a hanger and making 2 joiner clips. These are my joiner clips right here. Yeah, it's not the greatest looking, but at the same time, look, I can literally hold it perfectly. I mean, it don't look great, but at the same time, that would be also a cool, you know, way of holding the controller. Instead of it being like right there, it can still be picked up. So it's like, boom, hand. I mean, it holds very well. So we're going to see what happens in a little bit, but I'm going to have to go get me another Red Bull because I'm not fully awake. And then I'm going to set up the camera to where y'all can see what I'm doing here in a little bit and continue doing what I was doing. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to be recalibrating everything and talking to y'all at the same time as I'm setting everything up. And then here's one that I want to know if y'all want to see me try out. Okay? Super hot because I was trying to figure out what my problem was, because believe it or not, when I was sitting there looking at the Steam VR Home, it made it look like I was way down here. It made it look like I was way down here. So I had to go back and calibrate the headset, which then it made me look like I was way up here, which I'm 5'11", so I calibrated it for 6 foot, and it looked perfect. So I'm going to try to play Superhot with this and see what happens. Or I could play Arkham VR. Those are the two I have right now. So y'all tell me what y'all think I should play. That's the thing. I want to know what I should play to, test everything out and stuff like that. I think Superhot would be pretty cool. All right, Ash. We'll see you hopefully in a little while. That way you can see what's going on and everything. And hopefully Epic shows up when I do the actual live stream. I did this to show that, I wasn't kidding. This is what I've been working on. It's been driving Holly Pocket crazy too. It's been driving Holly crazy. She's been going crazy because of the fact that I've been sitting here doing this to get it together. But when it's done, she'll thank me. I'm pretty sure she'll thank me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Epic will too. Epic normally goes, hi. So this is it for this for right now, though. I just wanted to show that I wasn't kidding, that I've been working hard on this. I mean, I wouldn't have gone and bought this tripod, this tripod, those 3 cameras. We've already had the Kinect sensor, so I didn't go and buy that. That was already bought. So hopefully I can get everything working out properly again, because I want to get my main concern is getting that motion tracking working. And I think where I was messing up at was where I had it set it up. I had it set up right in front of the computer, so it wasn't picking up my whole body with the motion tracking. But with it being up here, damn it, I can never line this up. With it being up here, it should pick me up properly. So, it's going to beam from here and come down here where I'm standing, and that right there is going to hit me. It's going to hit me. I'm not going to say, oh my, good Lord, I didn't realize my hair was sticking up like that. I got a horn, y'all, like full-fledged horn. I got a cowlick on my head, y'all. It's a cowlick. So this is what I'm doing, and it works. The thing is getting everything to work together, which I'm not using a little controller or virtual HMD to put on my head. There's Epic. I knew Epic would show up eventually. I knew that was going to happen. How you doing, Epic? Been waiting for you to show up. Sorry. Like I said, when I wake up, I'm all congested and stuff every morning. This is a normal thing for me. So, and it's because where we're at, it cannot make up its mind if it's going to be winter or spring filling, ever. And it's still winter. And it sucks. So, there we go then. That's why I sound like I do. And if I'm coughing and stuff, it's because everything is draining. But I think this is going to be cool. This is going to be a cool setup. And with it being a makeshift one, not everybody does that on YouTube. They're wanting to go and pay for the HTC Vive. They're wanting to pay for the Oculus Rift. I'm making my own HTC Vive or Oculus Rift because this is awesome. I think it's cool. And nobody ever comes up and records with it. I guess they think that they're embarrassed to do something like this. I spent my money to do all this. Not to mention, I think it's a cool thing that my phone does something like this. So you can't beat that. And it's like a little over $100. It's not like I'm spending $500-$600 or even $300 to $400. I'm not spending that much on something that might mess up eventually, and I have to go and try to buy the new parts because they don't have any used parts on the internet for it. So, like, if this camera breaks down, guess what? This camera is $1.59 at GameStop. Literally. This tripod. If it somehow messes up or these legs bend on it, guess what? It's only $10. Now, as far as the Kinect goes, I gotta find one of those. But that's alright. And, like, the navigation controllers on this, they're $2.59. But as far as this goes, this one's a little more expensive. If I mess this up, yeah, it's $1.59 at GameStop for a PlayStation camera. This little camera right here is literally $1.59. $1.59. Yeah, something that's $1.59 that works very well for motion tracking. Like, I've got 3 of them in here. I was going to do 4, but I'm just going to do 3. See, this camera is $1.59. That camera is $1.59. That might be about $10, $15. So that might not be too bad. That's still not too bad. I mean, I think $15 ain't too bad. At least it's not like $50, $60, $70. Then I'd be SOL. But that Kinect sensor is going to be pretty cheap too, if something happens to it. That's the Sniper Kids. He's letting me use it because he don't ever use his Kinect sensor. We don't have Kinect games. After, Microsoft did what they did, saying that they're not dealing with all that anymore and stopped making the Kinect games, you have no use for a Kinect. So if this one goes down, maybe I could get the one I have, because I have a Xbox One Kinect sensor. Maybe I can use that to try everything. So why not? So this is the setup. It's not all plugged back in yet because of course we've got to unplug everything and stuff. But while I'm on this subject real quick, hopefully y'all can get used to seeing this place. Because we were just told yesterday by our landlord that he's going to sit here and think about letting us rent to own this house. And if he does, there's going to be a lot of remodeling eventually. We've got a shed out back that we're going to completely remodel and turn into our YouTube studio. So at least we can come up and move the setup from in our living room and won't have to take everything down over and over again. So when we set this up permanently, it'll be in our shed because we're going to redo the whole shed, clean it out, put insulation in it. I might put a window in it. This is only if he lets us keep this place now. If he lets us rent to own it, it's ours to do what we please. So if he lets us do that, I'm going to put a window out there. I'll put an AC/heater unit out there. Put insulation, stuff like that. So that way we've got a place for our studio instead of our house being our studio. So our shed will be our studio then, which is really cool because we've got all these plans and everything. So if all this works out, we're going to be excited. Yeah. Like, literally, he contacted us because he said he's been thinking about it for 6 months, either selling it or letting us have it. He wanted to talk to us. You forgot this was running still? Yeah, I hadn't left yet. No, I was sitting here talking about our landlord said that he's going to let us more than likely rent to own this house. If he does, this house is ours. This house will be ours. So we hope everybody gets used to the house, because this is going to be ours. And we're going to add on and do stuff to it. And we got a shed out in the backyard. And Joker's being crazy over here. I know y'all can hear him in the back. So, but I've got a shed out in the backyard that I plan on fixing up fully. Like, full-fledged. It's going to have a light in there. I'm going to put an AC heater unit, insulation, second wall, you know, stuff like that. I'm even going to come up and build in there. Probably it'll be like part of a studio, and then the other part's like a little hangout. So that'll be really cool. And this is something I've been wanting to do for a while now. So doing all that's going to be really cool. So we can do whatever we want, how we want, when we want. Hold on. Joker, if you do not quit, he's being a crazy ass cat. Leave stuff alone. But that's the plan. But keep your fingers crossed that he does tell us that we can rent down this house, because we want to keep it. Yes, it's going to be our first starter house. It's a small house, 2-bedroom, 1 bath. But we can expand it if we want to, if he lets us keep it. Which we plan on, if he does, we're going to put the Baba a bedroom, because there was originally 3 bedrooms in this place. So we're going to put the Baba a bedroom in here. So that'll be really cool too. So that way, when he comes over, or if somebody else comes over, I mean, that'll pretty much be the Baba's bedroom. But if he's not here and other people come over, then yeah. That noise. I'm also waiting for some food for our little bee house gecko, because our pet stores don't have them, and I had to pre-order some, or I had to order some from the actual website for the place that they get them from. So I'm waiting for those to come in too. So hopefully he gets his food. So, like, a lot of craziness. A lot of craziness, y'all. That's how I see it. But I'll get back with y'all in a little bit. I gotta go get me another Red Bull, so that way I'm being quick about this and getting everything set up so everybody can see this. Anyways, I'm Jaden Yashima for Holly Pocket, Sniper Kid, and the Baba. We're signing off. I'll see y'all in a little bit. And my hand's sitting here shaking. I'll see y'all in a little bit. And hopefully Holly Pocket will too. The Baba won't be back for a couple of days because he does the Baba. So I'll see you in a little bit. Bye, everybody. Oop, hold on. Bye, everybody.